Operating system options. Client server system. You're pretty much stuck with a PC. I don't think many of them, if any of them, are building for Macs. But if they build it for a Mac, typically they don't build it for a PC. So a lot of doctors come to me, can I use it on a Mac? And then I ask them, well, what about some of the other functions? Well, that's better on a PC. So they don't really want a Mac. They want a Mac for certain things, and for other things they want a PC. So only some functions have been built to work with an iPad. Requires an app that you purchase, and then it's limited to just the iPad. So what do I mean by that? Certain patient intake forms are built in an iPad app, etc. When you are looking at these options and you're buying them, they build an iPad app. Well, it turns out that a lot of other companies now are getting up to speed that are building applications or mobile devices with touch screens that are actually faster and more efficient in a lot of ways than iPads. I know that may sound crazy to you today, but it's the nature of a free market where technology is a very hot market. And other companies, Microsoft came out with their new Surface. That's an amazing little computer. It's a real computer all in one with a touchscreen and everything. I think that's a big reason why Apple has lost a lot of market share and their stock has dropped. So, but the point is, with a client-server system, they build an app, and then you're limited to using that app on that iPad always. Again, when you get a client-server system, and you're talking about the operating systems, requires that you install on each machine, which costs you time. You need technical expertise, which you typically don't have, and then you need support. This is why they charge you additionally for all of these things. So you'll have to have somebody set this up, so you have to find a tech guy to do it, and then they actually charge you support. The client-server type systems charge you support fees, and that's why they charge you additional, because they know when you need them, you're going to have to pay them. So with a web-based platform, it's browser-based, meaning Google Chrome, Safari, Firefox. Use any of them. Open that browser on any device, PC, Mac, doesn't matter. You can log into the system, and it's the same exact system. You don't have to install any software on any of those systems and all that. When we build applications, we tend to not build them as iPad apps because we can build them as a browser. And a browser can work on an iPad, but it also can work on a Microsoft Surface. It could work on one of the Android devices. It can work on the Google Chromebook devices. And guess what's going to happen 2 years from now, 1 year from now? There's going to be some other device out there that's going to come out that's even better than those. As long as it's browser-based, you'll be ready to roll if something comes out that's bigger, better, faster, whatever. And again, you're not limited to not only the operating system, but it's not required that you install any of this stuff. When you get that new Microsoft Surface, you don't have to install any of our software. You're just getting on a browser. It's ready to go. So web-based, I think this is really hands down. This is a no-brainer.